Just having said that quickly reminded me of that scene in the Hello guys, the time is 11:40 a.m. and today's Thursday the 23rd. It is nice and cool with breeze. Yesterday evening, in case if you haven't seen the vlog, it got so windy. The gusts were heavy. It did get dark. It looked very much like it was going to rain. It did rain for like 3 minutes, but it was the wind that hit hard. Oh God. Again, no way. We already had this twice this month on 2 consecutive days, if you remember, on the 2nd and the 3rd days of this month, but okay. Well, I was wrong. I mean, the elevator is not working. Well, we still do have power, but there's something with this elevator. Obviously, that's what it is. And that both the doors are open as well, which is certainly not the best. In case if we get even more piece of trees from that wind, like what happened yesterday evening, some part of the parking near the sidewalk outside of my neighborhood, well, that area did get hit quite bad. Like, it was very, even though it was brief, it was quite tense. And the pool is empty, even though today is Thursday. It is not 34 degrees Celsius. It is at least 6 degrees Celsius cooler than that. It's a different kind of day, of course, in terms of weather conditions. What confused me so much yesterday was that when I was waiting for a boat that would go to Üsküdar, I got on it. It was 1:45. Well, I was right about the timing, but their scheduling is such, like from the Asyan station, of course, that's where the Bosphorus Strait, which I can tell right in that area where I found a dolphin stick its head out of the water a few weeks ago when I was on the boat. But it goes to 2 particular destinations, and like according to their scheduling, it's like for one destination it's every 30 minutes, but for the other destination it's every 2 hours from that spot. Well, I do want to go out. It's 3:56, so I thought I want to go out. Oh, what a nice fresh day with a mix of clouds. It might not rain at all this weekend. Hussein and I have been talking about the idea of going to take your dog again. Because if you remember the first time, my parents went there, Hussein and Sezen had their wedding that day. It's been 8 years. There was not a lot that I have filmed of that wedding, up to 90 seconds of footage, I suppose. That was one of only 2 weddings that I have been to this date, and in the mall that I went yesterday. The weird thing with the elevators, because a few people kind of panicked about it. I tried that too, but I was genuinely confused. But the bottom 2 floors of the mall are to be avoided if you want to take the elevator. That's what's really strange. Just having said that quickly reminded me of that scene in the Supergirl movie that I watched the other day where Ruthie, that young girl, hello. Well, I bet you heard me, but yeah, that young girl who's known to be the friend of the Supergirl, like when she said, like, hey, I'm a human being too, so I can freak out as well. Like, it was towards the end of the movie when that young girl said, hey, I have feelings, just let me be who I want to be. Because, yeah, it was Supergirl who put the notorious criminal Krem to death at the end. And I still have 2 Billabong hats. of course, that other one, the blue Billabong hat, I lost it, but it was eventually found. When I go to the fitness center, not like this one though, because the cross trainer, yeah, only today have I learned what it actually is, but it's that thing I go and do a jog, because you still have those that if you put the level to 13, you'll burn like 10 or 11 calories per minute. But in a lot of other areas, they have renovated and put the newest, the cross trainers. They're still in the same brand, of course, but they were manufactured, I think, sometime at the end of last year, which has been distributed amongst many Mach 1 fitness centers here, that if you set the level to 6 or 7, it'll put you under similar pressure, mainly because they worked more advancedly. Now, I've been on it a few times since they were newly manufactured, but they were distributed to many fitness clubs within a brief time period. I mean, the treadmills are still the same, and so are the cross trainers in this Mach 1 club, which I don't know when exactly it was manufactured. Well, great, the sun's out again. That's nice. Every 10 to 15 minutes, the sun moves behind the clouds and comes out again. Well, now the doors are closed. Well, that's much better, because earlier today, both of them have been open. But now it's 5:38. What I'm up to right now is, for the first time in so long, and I can't even remember, I'm on TLC. For now, it's commercial break. Okay, well, it just ended, but it's an episode that's about dream homes in paradise. And Smokey, yeah, for some time he was napping at the entrance of the balcony. Looks like he's gonna go back. Like, if it was the nighttime, he would be napping in that blue bag by the shelf, but now he's at the entrance of the balcony. So yeah, I'm watching a documentary of dream homes. So yeah, a couple of journalists going through homes. Well, it's gonna go on for another hour, because at 7:30 p.m. the crime-based movie will begin on TLC. But yeah, it's in Saint Martin. We got a towel with the St. Martin graphics at my grandma's house, in case you might know. But yeah, the two journalists, like, they've been going on a boat ride. I mean, kayaking, but something that looks like in the shape of a car. You might not know at all, but there are jet cars that you can cruise around with at St. Martin. That was good, because, like I said, it's been so long since the last time I watched TLC. I think it was an episode of some snake slithering into a house. I know that it was spotted in the living room when the workers found a snake. But yeah, it was about a snake that went into a house. Like, as a teen, I used to be very obsessed with TLC, mainly the documentaries about those obese people. The type of housing documentaries that TLC commonly airs, it's like either niche but wealthy living houses. This, like, I'm not a business expert, but also like housing in paradise, or my lottery dream home. These are some quite attracting documentaries, like, especially at this time that it's very difficult to afford a house or even job applications. But I don't know, like gas prices, oil prices, things like that. Though I've been out of the States since the middle of last month, my Mercedes-Benz E320 is to remain at Hakan's place for at least another week. After I've done my J&J trip yesterday, I took an Uber, talked about jobs and this. I'm like, oh, that crap again. To be honest, I still do enjoy coming here like 2-3 months throughout the summer and 3 or 4 weeks at a suitable time during the winter, which seen as a privilege amongst big name celebrities who have big careers like in entertainment such as music, theater, movie making, or in sports, videography, social media, something in which I like way more than a basic job, like a 9 to 5. Like I'm 24 and still without a job, but I am very happy with it. I love it, honestly. Like I still love to come here for 2 or 3 months during the summertime and 3 or 4 weeks at a suitable point of the winter season. I'll do another video where I talk more about this, but for now I'm going to put today's vlog to an end. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.